This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. What might we see today?
We can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
Didier Drogba. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. The lineup then for the hosts. Iker Casillas begins in goal. Marcelo plays with Roberto Carlos in the fullback positions. Zinedine Zidane plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of midfield. And higher up, Ferenc Puskás plays alongside Ronaldo. Chance to finish. Denied by the bar. Back in play here. It was an attack of promise, but they couldn't take advantage of the situation.
Well, they won't come closer than that. So unlucky not to take the lead there.
Hazard prepared to fire. And they're not out of the woods. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. And the problem not completely solved. Well, Ronaldo, a top talent when it comes to finding the back of the net. I wonder what you expect to see from him in this game.
Well, I love it.
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. Oh, managing to beat him. And denied again. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. It's a brilliant strike. Hit with such power. What a great goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Well, a good tackle. Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. On to Puskás. Well, it could be on for him here. Oh, fantastic save!
Yeah, made himself big and won the mind games. Excellent save.
El acceso se producirá exclusivamente por las puertas este y oeste. Gracias.
Trying to deliver it accurately. Well, not the best clearance. Zola. Lampard with it. Gianfranco Zola. And bursting forward. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. That's a high-quality pass. Well, a joy to watch. But a good piece of tidying up. James. Have to close them down. Accurate ball in towards the near post. Well, pretty straightforward for the keeper, you've got to say. Bellingham. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Cole Palmer. And Zola on the ball. Effective challenge. And offside it is. Brilliantly, Zola. A magnificent stop.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Corner kick played in. Well, just when strong hands were required, there they were. Well, nothing much for the keeper to worry about there. Claude Makalele. On to James. Well, an illegal challenge there. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. This corner could be useful to them. Now sending it in. Was it a great clearance? Well, they survived the attack. And Kroos failed to hold it. Gianfranco Zola. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And the goalkeeper covered a lot of ground to push that away from danger. Slipped through by Puskás. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And it really was on for him.
Yeah, that would have put them in a great position there.
Chances on. Well, you get the feeling he really wants his second goal of the game, don't you?
Well, I think he's played well today. His movement has been excellent. That was a decent chance to get his second of the game.
Kroos with the corner. Well, to be blunt, misfiring with the header. Claude Makelele. Drogba. An incredible block.
That really was a good bit of defending there.
We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Claude Makelele. Lampard. On to Hazard. Well, offside, unfortunately. Bellingham. And that is that half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, a fine first-half performance, just as we've come to expect from Ferenc Puskás. What did you make of what you saw from him?
Well, it's been a really good display from him so far, Derek. He scored the leading goal, he's been energetic, and his movement has caused lots of problems to this back line.
Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Well, using the space really well. But now can they push on? And no way to sugarcoat that one, Stuart.
Well, sometimes it's worth having a shot from distance, but he never really set himself to hit that cleanly.
Retaining possession proving difficult. Claude Makelele. Lampard with it. And moving it forward. Didier Drogba. Taking one for the team. And then the right to level matters. Oh, how on earth has he missed that? What a glorious opportunity.
Well, the flag's gone up and he was offside, but he didn't know that when he took his shot.
Kylian Mbappe. It's a splendid run by Mbappe. Very alertly winning back possession. And teammates around him. Claude Makelele. And Zola on the ball. And the pass keeps them flowing. Opportunity from the corner to get right back into this one. And played short. There may be room here for the counter-attack. To pay attention defensively. Inexplicably it fizzled out. Well, it was a brilliant break, but no goal as a result.
Well, forget the finish and just admire the way they counter-attacked there. They did it with such pace and quality.
Cole Palmer. Lampard with it. Zola. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. 20 minutes left for play. Might be a chance here. And really top-notch goalkeeping.
Well, what can you say? That is absolutely brilliant from the keeper.
it is now, a substitution. Over it comes. Zola. Cole. Giving the ball away. He might be through here. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. Palmer. And on to Carvalho. James. That's how to put in a challenge. Claude Makalele. Lampard with it. Cole Palmer. It's a corner. They have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Trying to deliver it accurately. Opportunity in the air.
Well, he just couldn't get above it. A decent effort, though.
And a substitution in the offing. Bellingham. It did look on for them, but not to be. Hazard. Lampard with it. And cutting it out. Well, what's the referee going to do now? And the yellow card is produced.
Yeah, had no choice there.
Makalele winning the ball. Plenty of support here. Well, we can see what they're attempting, but it's just not coming off.
Well, both sides struggling to find rhythm here.
Fancies a pop from here. Oh, that is a top-quality piece of goalkeeping. Playing it in, and nodding it just over.
Well, once he gets his head on it, that's a chance, I think.
Lampard. Eden Hazard. It's with Makelele. And losing possession. And the corner's been given. And short it is. Eden Hazard. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And it's Hazard's cross. And the degree of difficulty wasn't all that high in terms of the save. Plenty of support here. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Now the quick counter-attack could be on. And he's broken free. And couldn't quite hit the target.
You had that gone in, it would have been a great goal.
There's going to be a double substitution.
Con el 3, Ashley Cole. Y con el 10, Hazard. Entrará en su lugar con el 7, Ramírez. Y con el 10, Joe Cole.
Possession changing hands. Drogba. Well, he keeps going. A fine reading of the situation. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. Possession one. Oh, moving it nicely. And there it is, the final whistle. The home fans are going to be happy with this result.
It was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.